I'm sinking in a liquid cage, a silent scream upon the page. The weight of every memory is locking in the iron gate. I'm reaching for the surface, but the surface is a mirror light. I'm watching every bubble of my spirit drift away and die. I try to catch a breath of air, but only take the salt in. A heavy heart of lead is where the gravity is locking. I'm looking to the left and right for anyone to see the ghost, but everyone is drifting by and cheering to a hollow toast. They see the ripples on the top and never see the man below. The pressure in my cranium is starting up a steady glow. I'm gasping for oxygen that's thinner than a Casper sheet. I'm walking on the ocean floor with blisters on my weary feet. The silence is a symphony, a deafening and steady hum. I'm waiting for the rescue, but the rescue hasn't ever come. I'm suffocating slowly in a room that's filled with every tear. The culmination of a decade fueled by every single fear. I'm drowning in my feelings, yeah, the tide is coming for the throat. I'm trying to stay buoyant, but I'm burning every single boat. The water's in my lungs now, it's freezing and it's turning black. I'm looking for a hand to grab, but no one's ever looking back. I'm drowning in my feelings and I can't get a breath of air. I'm looking all around me, but it's obvious that no one cares. I'm giving up on life, I'm standing heavy on the jagged edge. A hollow shell of nothingness, I'm jumping off the narrow ledge. I'm hollow and despised, a shadow that the world forgot to see. You never cared for me, but you were everything to me. Oh, prayers are all I know. I whispered them until my throat is raw, but now the clock is ticking down. I'm breaking every earthly law. Now is my time to go. The curtain's closing on the tragic show, into the deep abyss where only bitter freezing waters flow. Standing on the precipice, the wind is whistling a bitter tune. Underneath the silver glow of a forgotten lonely moon, I look down at the jagged rocks, they're calling out my government. A final place to lay the head, a permanent acknowledgement. I spent my life as armor for the people who would pierce my skin. I gave away my heartbeat just to let the winter enter in. I cared for you in silence while you laughed at every scar I had. I traded in my sanity to make sure you were never sad. And now I'm standing hollow, just a vessel with the oil drain, a portrait of a person that the acid rain has permanently stained. Despised by the reflections in the windows of the city street, a ghost within the machine, shivering beneath the dirty sheet. I used to pray for mercy, used to pray for just a little light, but God is staying silent in the middle of this infinite night. My knees are bruised from hitting floors that never offered any grace. I'm tired of the mask I wear to hide this devastated face. The edge is getting closer, yeah, my toes are hanging off the side. There's nowhere left to run and there is nowhere left for me to hide. I'm a burden to the earth, I'm a glitch within the grand design. I'm crossing out the chapters, I'm reaching for the finish line. One step and it's over, one step and the pain will finally cease. So I'm trading in the chaos for a cold and everlasting peace. Do you hear the echo? They're the prayers that I used to send, the ones that hit the ceiling and would always shatter at the bend. dust. I turned my golden heart into a pile of corroded rust. And now I'm looking for a reason, just a signal, just a spark. But all I see is shadows dancing wildly in the lonely dark. No one's reaching out a hand, they're busy looking at the screens. They're chasing after vanity and living out their hollow dreams. I'm invisible in 4K, I'm a static on the radio, a tragic little extra in a high budget script to show. The wind is pushing hard and now it's telling me to let it go. The valley floor is waiting for the body that is down below. I'm hollowed out like timber that was eaten by the termites' greed. I'm the harvest of a garden that was planted with a bitter seed. I care for you, I always did. I hope you find the joy I lost. I'm paying for your entrance fee, no matter what the final cost. But I can't breathe, the atmosphere is poison in my weary chest. I'm heading to the mountaintop to find a permanent rest. Goodbye to the indifference, goodbye to the cold and public eye. I'm writing out my epitaph across the dark and empty sky. Can't get a breath, nobody cares. Standing on the edge, hollow, despised. I care for you. Prayers are gone.